Hey there guys, John here, and thanks for checking out this special user-submitted question video here on the channel. You see, every day on the John Campea Show, in the second half of the show, we take live questions, but every once in a while, somebody sends in like a really big tip, like $50 or more. And when they do, I like to honor that by not only answering the question on the show, but also answering it in its own standalone video. So let's get right to it. And this one comes to us from Julius Goodwin, who writes in, as it is a new year with successes and failures of the past behind you, what do you see as highlights, things to do better, or experiences and lessons that you wish to impart to your friends, family, viewers, and supporters? All right, man. Thanks a lot for sending that in. And yes, you know, we are now into February, but it's a brand new year. 2020 is here. It's still kind of, I don't know about you, it's still kind of difficult for me to say 2020. I still want to say 2019. It's probably going to take me a while to get over that. Anyway, I would have to say, look, with all the different experiences I had in 2019 and things that, so the successes, the failures, the lessons learned, all that kind of stuff, I think for me personally, one of the bigger lessons that I learned that I'm already really trying to apply to myself and my life heading into 2020 is this: don't overextend yourself. I think 2019 was a year marked on a number of occasions by me thinking I could do more than I really can, or really overextending myself, because I think we as human beings, and myself especially, think, oh, that little thing, yeah, I can add that little thing to what I'm doing, and don't really think about how it impacts the whole picture. But then it's like, oh, this other little thing, oh, that's not that big of a thing, I can do that little thing too. And then you add on another thing. Then, oh, that little thing, yeah, I can add that little thing on too. Then you add another thing. It's kind of like a 10-pound plate in a gym. Oh, that's light, that's easy, I can pick that up. But when you have 17 stacked up on top of each other, you realize, no, together this is an awful lot. And I think, you know, 2017, 2018 were great years for me. And I think going into 2019, I just kept thinking to myself, oh yeah, I can add that one more little thing. I can add that one more little podcast, or that one more little feature of the show, or that one more live video that I do. And I just got ahead of myself. And then what I started realizing was that, oh, I'm dropping the ball a lot because I overextended myself. I committed to too many things. I thought I could do more than I actually could as one person. And that is something that I have really decided I've got to be careful of and keep a really close eye on going into 2020, now that I'm here in 2020. So for instance, we thought, oh, I'll just reduce, you know, the Weekly Hero down to just podcasts, and that'll be no problem. But I'm realizing, no, I can't do that, especially now that I'm making my documentary film at the same time, you know, so that's another thing that comes into the equation, you know, on top of a lot of the other things I thought I would do. I even mentioned to my viewers that I would do, and then just comes to it and realize I don't have the time. And when you don't have the time and you're trying to do things anyway, it increases your stress. It lowers your quality of life on other things. And the other things that you're doing, their quality starts to suffer. And that's true about whether you're an architect, whether you're a personal trainer, whether you're a YouTuber, whatever. When you overextend yourself, even when you find ways to get it all done, it comes at a cost. And the cost is personal quality of life, and also all the other projects you're involved in, their quality lowers. And so the main lesson I would want to impart to my friends, family, and followers would be my lesson: don't overextend yourself. Make sure that anything you commit to or want to do fits properly within the time that you have. Because when you don't, everything starts to suffer. Then you don't get the things done that you wanted to get done. Then you feel like a failure, and that just hurts everything overall. And that, believe me, I am speaking from experience. So for me, that is the main lesson that I'm taking from 2019 into the current year of 2020. Anyway, what about you guys? Have you guys learned any big major life lessons that you would impart onto other people? Things you learned the hard way in 2019? Jump on down to the comments section and leave your experiences for everybody else to learn from as well. All right, guys, that'll do it for this video. Thanks a lot for being here. My name is John Campea, and until next time, bye-bye.